Okay, 1353, good luck. So we've not played before, we have no head-to-head score. 2,500 games for my opponent. Got 1,630 in rapid, only 40 games. And only 60 games in bullets, so let's just see how the game pans out. Okay, I'm going to get my bishop up just so we can develop the pawn, then we're going to castle. We could do this pawn as well, but I'll keep it traditional. I don't want to push here until I've actually got my king out the way. So see, there's a bishop jump, and now we're getting ready to push, and then he'll probably fly down the board. Not going to be easy this. He's got a decent setup here. So we've got a minority on this side, so we want to try and break the structure up. Here takes is a bit of a problem. So what do? We could try pushing in the center as well, I suppose. We could try going this way at some point. Maybe queen up first. He's played pawn up 1. I'm looking at this first in order to do this. I like the idea of that. It's very committal. It means I can't go here should his bishop come down now, but I want to try and charge this pawn setup. So bishop down, I'll have to play a move like queen up just to guard my knight. I mean, maybe I've got knight back to hit the bishop, but let's see how he does it. Okay, he's gone there with the queen, but he'll have to take with the pawn. Not the queen. So now knight up, bishop up looks nice. Just to try and deal with this bishop. It's very, very dangerous leaving the bishop on this diagonal. We're also hitting this pawn twice as well, but bishop f3 is the move that I'm basically intending why I moved this knight there. I could have come back as well, I guess. So knight up or knight up is very natural for my opponent here, and I've still got bishop up potentially. Oh, he's played knight forward, okay. So knight forward, we can just take and grab that c4 pawn then. I don't see any reason not to take. If I go here, he just takes me. Let's just take. We have got the option to grab the pawn and come back and then go here. We could maybe take with a knight and then go here, or we can just go there straight away, but then I think he's fine. So I'm going to try and grab the pawn, but how? Actually, let's go. Now, if I go with the bishop, he can undermine the knight at some point. Not this move, but it's riskier, isn't it? It's riskier. I think I should take with the knight and then come back. I can throw in f3 if I need to, if I miss a move or something. But I'm just looking at trying to play a bishop up and deal with this dangerous diagonal. And maybe just pop the knight back here or the knight back here. Depends what he does. So he's played bishop forward. So bishop up here looks sensible, but bishop here is where I really want to go. I'm not sure I should go forward. I think I should drop back here. I'm just going to be a little bit careful, but I can just shuffle across. It seems fine. And we're still threatening a move like bishop up, but I'm just trying to remove this risk of a mate threat at some point. So direct attack to the bishop. Down. Obviously, I've got a couple of options. Oh, he has played queen up, but that just blunders the game, I think. I think we can just take and bishop up. And now we just win the piece, or we should do. Been a decent effort by my opponent, Andy. You can see, decent player. Knows the principles, that's what you should do. Play good principled chess while you can. Okay, so goes back over. So I don't see any reason not to take the rook. So the knight develops, and if I go here, knight in is a move. And then are we getting the knight trap just about? I mean, I guess he can go here and I can't really stop him. So let's just get the bishop back because the bishop was attacked there. Okay, develops. So I think I should just push the pawn here. Slowly, steadily does it. We've still got 3 minutes nearly on the clock. Yeah, he comes forward, so again, I don't think there's any immediate knockout tricks. I think I'm okay to take there. Maybe I've got rook up to pin his rook and get that off the board. That looks very sensible, and he's got one piece less to trick me with. It only needs one sloppy move, one mouse slip or something, and the game can easily turn even when you're completely winning. And it does happen, so we just gotta pay attention. Okay, so now we need to try and get active. Queen across is a strong threat if he misses it. Threaten to trade the queen and hit the knight. Yeah, so he has missed that. So queen across looks very strong. Knight over, and I think we just play rook across and we win the piece, or we get his queen off the board. It's just about eliminating risk. If we get the queen off, there's a lot less risk of the game, going very badly wrong. So I think queen across seems very sensible to me. Okay, so he's guarded his knight, but I'll just take the queen now. And now I've got rook across again. There's a lot less risk of the game going wrong now, though, because he's not got a queen to attack with. So yeah, he's just had nothing but a decent effort for his rating. He's put in a decent effort there. Well done. So let's put the game through the analyzer. So I've played 26 moves there. So they're the move times for both players. So let's go back and request a computer analysis. Okay, so we played a pretty decent game. They're not perfect. 89% versus 81% accuracy. 28 centre pawn, lost my opponent 53. My average in blitz is about 40, pretty much bang on 40, slightly over. So it's a decent effort by my opponent in that we've just gained an advantage out of the opening, although we've gained an advantage here and then it's slipped back to level. So we've gone wrong here. So this is when you're studying your own games, excuse me, what you should be looking for, especially mistakes in the opening, because I've obviously missed something here somewhere. So after c4, bishop to f4 was a mistake, and I should have just played the immediate e4. But yeah, so e4 there, if you click on it, it'll show the line that the computer is saying. Just take your time in your own games and play through them. So this is like the book line type thing. And then obviously, as you go and you learn, you progress, you'll try and learn the correct moves to play. Obviously, the more you go into the game, the harder it is to learn them. And then after this point, we're about level here. And then we've just managed to gain a slight advantage, and we've just built it up and managed to convert without blundering it away. So that's just a mistake. A few mistakes from our opponent, not bad blunders, just a few mistakes. And then the bishop to f6. So knight to d2 was a mistake by us here as well. We should have played knight to d6, but bishop f6, and now we're +6 better. And we're still +3 better when we drop back. Sometimes if you turn the engine on, you'll get that figure change. Leave that green bar go up all the way up, and sometimes as you flick through the game, it will actually change. So we're basically about the same, +3 better. So just play through your games like that and learn from mistakes. But well done to my opponent there.